Hi everybody, thanks for tuning back into Crypto Mainly. My name's Lee. I'm just going to give you a quick update today, guys. Obviously, Bitcoin's still chopping around somewhat. So some of you recall we were down at the bottom here, and I did put a call out on the video that this was the trade that I was looking for, and sure enough, that did come into fruition. In the trading group today, actually, we saw that this was looking like a topping pattern here, and there was some bearish divergence showing again. So I did put a call out in my trading group for this position here, which is, we traded the position on the way up, made some nice profits and gains, and obviously now we've traded the position on the way back down again, and the same again. So nice gains there in the last couple of days, albeit Bitcoin's very frustrating while it's chopping around like this. We all know why that is, guys. We've spoken about this Wyckoff and what the intention is, and the purpose of this is obviously to shake everybody out of the market. Literally to frustrate everybody to the point where they just think, they're almost sick and tired of it and just want to stay out of it altogether. And then once this is over, we'll get this spring down, a capitulation event. So we'll see some large volume as the price capitulates down into here. And then I think we're going to get this spring sensation, which is going to take us into this zone here and up into the summer. As I said in the video previously, the previous time that this Wyckoff situation happened was here. In this area here, so I'll just highlight that for you. So this was the last area, if you like, when we were looking at the Wyckoff the last time around. In this area here, and as I said in the videos previously, the time it took from the lows to the highs, this area here, as I'll show you, it is somewhere in the region of about 4 months, 131 days, I think it was from memory. 113 days, so yeah, just short of 4 months there. So this is going to take some time to play out. This phase here was this phase here previously, and as I said, it took 4 months for it to play out last time, which would take us nicely into the back end of this year, which fits in with some of the other analysis which I've done, which is to suggest that the new lows, if you like, are going to be created after the summer alt season into the back end of this year, probably sort of September, October, November time. So we'll come across. I'll update the videos and things and keep you posted on that. But just a quick update for today, guys. We traded the pump and obviously the dump. So made some nice profits there. This is still coming into fruition basically. As I suggested before, if we just zoom in here, you can see that basically the price dropped. We had the candle body close below that support dotted line there, and obviously we got candles closing below. We did have a stab attempt to get back above that dotted line, which is around about the 40,000 price mark. But as you can see there, price very quickly has rejected from there. So I mean, what I think is happening here, if you just look at this on a weekly time frame, if we look back, let me just see if I can make this. Bear with me. Let me see if I can. So I didn't plan this part actually, but let me just. If you just bear with me, I'd just like to show you something which I noticed as well, which is interesting. So if you look at this candle here, guys, you can see that that's this candle here is a doji candle, and you can see the last time that it happened here was here. Interestingly, in amongst the Wyckoff the last time. But as you can see, what happened after this candle here is you basically get a pump and a backfill to the highs of that range for that candle there. So as you can see, so you basically get a backfill. It did get, in this case, it did try to push higher, but eventually just rolled over, and obviously you got further continuation to the downside. I can see something like this happening here. So let me just see if I can just try something interesting. Let's try just a bars pattern from here. Let's take a view of that pattern from there. See if we can move that across. So from the doji here, this doji candle, if we move that across and put the doji where it is. Excuse me, while I get control of my mouse and things. So yeah, so let's put that there. I mean, that again, if you look at, so from a fractal point of view, You know, just some they're sort of, you know, varying opinions on whether fractals are actually you know, are any good or not. Personally speaking, I find them to be you know, to be very accurate, and so I can see this you know, happening again, where we get some more stabs back up into above the support rather. We get some stabs back up to try and break higher. It will likely fail like it did here. So it would likely fail like it did here and roll over. So, you know, if we copy the pattern from the doji there to here, you can see you get some stabs up in, and then you get the rollover, come back down into the capitulation area, and then obviously some sideways action, as we've said before. So, you know, if we look at the image there, you get, you know, a capitulation. So you get the capitulation very deep, and then you get some consolidation rather in this area here. So I can see that happening. As I say, very similar to here. Get some stabs up, it rolls over, comes back down, we get the capitulation and some consolidation around the bottom, and then we start to head off into the nice rosier months into the summer. I think something like this, you know, is likely to happen, guys, and I'll keep you posted on that daily, as I say. So this is the chart that we've been looking at for, you know, for, you know, a month now, and, you know, you can see where the candle is at the bottom here. You know, it's starting to break down, we're starting to come down. You know, you'll know my thoughts that we possibly will head somewhere down to this, you know, this 37,000 mark, basically, which is where this dotted line is, which on this candle here, you know, this is suggesting that the spring will come a lot lower than that. 37,000, in fact, on this chart. Let me just see. Let's just get rid of that for a moment. Let's see where 37,000 is on this chart here. So yeah, you know, it's no coincidence that 37,000 is the you know, the support here. So as you can see, 37,000. Let me just mark that on there to make it clear. So 37,000. Let's just put that on there in the coordinates. So 37,000 on there is that area there. So, you know, which will be here. But I mean, looking at the you know, this, I do think that once we get down to these areas, that we're going to see that big wick and a big capitulation event, some consolidation down here, and then take off into the summer. That's looking like what's going to happen, I think, in my opinion. You know, different analysis will have different opinion, guys. I'm just sharing what I think is going to happen here. From a technical point of view, you know, from an analysis point of view, if we get a bounce, you know, from this area, from the dotted line, then we get back above support, you know, then we should get continuation higher. But I can see, as per, you know, this last Wyckoff event here, I can see us getting back up above support. Everybody's sort of getting happy again, and then starting to think, yes, we're going to take off. But then we get the rollover. You know, everybody panics, comes out of the market again, really frustrated with the fact it's rolling over again. You get this big deep move, and then obviously off to the races. Okay, that's my thoughts on that, guys. And we were watching this over the last couple of days as well. You can see the reason I'm bringing this up. You can see this bearish divergence that we were talking about. You know, we got these couple of stabs, short stop hunts, I've called them there, up above, you know, the resistance lines there, and then obviously the price rolled over. We saw bouncing along on the RSI on support there, and then it failed, dropped back down, and then we got this fake bounce, and now this rollover. Bear in mind, actually, guys, it's 26th of April now. Today and tomorrow, there are some tech stocks, major tech stocks like Apple, Google, Facebook, all those things that they're starting to obviously put their earnings reports out in the next sort of 48 hours. So it's not surprising that we are seeing this type of, you know, choppy price action once again, and you know, no surprise there in my opinion. So just be careful, guys. You know, it's nothing else that you can do. You've just got to kind of sit out and whilst we're inside this this broadening wedge, for as long as we're inside there, because we are still inside the broadening wedge. Look, as long as we're still inside here, you know, it's you know, chop all over the place. Which, you know, it just, the more that this chop goes on, the more that that I'm convinced that this is what's happening in this Wyckoff situation there. So watch for this, guys. Watch for the price to come down, to start to bounce up, start to look really promising. Everybody to start to turn bullish, talking about us getting back above supports again, and then we get a deeper rollover. I'm still waiting. What I'll be watching for, incidentally, on the high time frames. If we look at the weekly, so we are already on the weekly here. If I just add volume onto there, the volume profiles, as you can see, you know, if you go back through time, you know, you get these large, indicators, if you like. Let's see if we can put that onto the log scale, see if it's clearer. Let's have a look. Sorry, this is a little unprepared, guys, but you'll see, you get these big volume spikes when you get highs, and also when you get the lows. So if you look at the weekly volume, for example, that one there, for example, you get a huge volume, which is indicated the bottom there. Okay, guys, so thanks ever so much for listening. Take care, be careful with your trading, make sure you stop losses and things, and as I say, it's a brave person that enters and exits trades in this choppy environment. But we all know why that is, guys. Just be patient, just wait, just perhaps even into May, maybe. I can see that May usually is traditionally a bad time for the markets, and obviously we've got these earning reports coming out. We've still got the geopolitical situation, which doesn't seem to be getting too much better, unfortunately, very sadly. So be careful, guys. Particularly, we've got maybe even as much as another couple of weeks of sort of choppy action and things, maybe up until late part of May, and then obviously I think we'll get the nicer part of the the price action and alt season and things after that period there. So, but I'll keep you posted daily as much as I can and as quickly as I can with as best advice. Sorry, not advice, but I'm not allowed to give advice. I'm not a financial advisor, as you all know. But with my opinion on the markets and what's going to happen there. So tune in every day, guys. Like and subscribe. Press the bell for notifications. Make sure you don't miss anything. And I'll try and keep you protected as much as we can. All the best, guys. Take care now. Always remember, take profits and buy something real. All the best, guys. Take care.